Damn, is that my future husband? Am I actually gonna marry this guy? This guy's gonna propose to me? Fuck no, he's not, because he doesn't even like me. Hey guys, what's up? It's me. I didn't really know what I wanted to film today, so I posted a thing being like, send me your questions for Q&A, and I got some questions that were like thoughtful, so I know my answers will be long. Also, I just want to mention, because I want to start hyping it up so y'all are aware and prepared for it, I have a video filmed that I've had on my computer for 2 years that I was going to upload like the day after it happened. It's like a story time video, but it's about a former XYZ member, and it was like a video that was made like in the heart depth of the controversy that was me speaking out against XYZ and making a video about it, and I just didn't want to add more fuel to the fire. Like, there were enough people hating me, shitting on me for like a few month period when that shit was going down. So crazy that that was almost like 2 years ago now since I made that video. But out of respect, because I'm actually not a terrible person, which most people think because I made the video, but also those people don't know me very well, so out of respect, I chose to not upload this story time because I didn't want to give more people more reason to like bash me or come verbally assault me in public, which is what the video is about. It's a story time about how a girl who was an XYZ, she's graduated now, literally came up to me drunk as fuck and like laid into me for making the video, and I turned it into a story time, and it's kind of a ranty story time because I was pissed as fuck, obviously. But I've been promising, I've said in a million other videos, that I will wait until I graduate to upload that video, so then it's like I'm gone from FSU, it's so over and done with, I don't want it to cause drama, it's just a good story time at this point, and it will get a lot of views, and I'm selfish and have the right to post things literally for views, because I'm trying to grow my channel, okay? Don't at me. So, come May 5th, which is 1 month and 2 days away, I will be graduating. I'll also be turning 23, but mainly I'll be graduating, and I guess May 6th or 7th, that bad boy is gonna be put up on here. So get ready, tell all your friends. It'll definitely be like my last nail in the coffin video regarding the XYZ situation, because at this point it's so over and dead. It's just such a good story time, and I've saved it on my computer for 2 motherfucking years, y'all. So get ready for that. Okay, so before I get into the very few questions that I'm going to answer, I kind of wanted to get all prophetic on y'all's asses. Prophetic, you don't know what that word means, like prophecy, like let's get all philosophical, you know? I really like thinking and talking about the things I'm about to discuss with you. Like, I really like getting all deep in my shit, y'all. Like, people that are on my level intellectually and mentally and can like mentally stimulate me are like my favorite types of people. Boy or girl, you gotta be able to talk to me about the deep shit and the fucking foundings of the universe and why are we here and all that shit, okay? I love it, I live for it. I was thinking the other night about how like everything happens for a reason and blah blah fuckity blah, and then today I put on this shirt just by chance. I like needed a t-shirt to like tuck into my shorts because it's so fucking hot outside today, y'all. And this shirt is actually the 35-year-old shirt, Shaq shirt. Got it from him the first weekend we met and hooked up, and I like had to borrow a shirt and I like took it. And I was thinking about how I could easily be so sad, right? Every time I go in my drawer and pull out this shirt, because me and the 35-year-old guy like aren't a thing now, and like who knows if we ever will be again. Like, I can't tell the future, but let's just say, for lack of better words, reasons, whatever, that me and this guy are done, and we're probably gonna be done forever. Like, a lot of cards would have to align very specifically over literal years for us to end up together. So if you think about it that way, it's sad, right? And you would think like every time I reach for this shirt, it's sad. I mean, that's how I was with Brandon. I have one of Brandon's shirts, and I literally shoved it under my bed. It's under my bed right there because I didn't want it to be visible. I didn't want to see it, because just seeing this like physical object that like smelled like him and reminded me of him like literally was heartbreaking. But keep in mind, like, I literally like was in love with Brandon, like second person in my life besides my cheating high school ex-boyfriend that I literally like loved. and I didn't love the 35-year-old. I mean, it's really hard to love someone who doesn't reciprocate the feelings that you have. Like, Brandon reciprocated the feelings, my ex reciprocated the feelings, you know? It's so hard to love someone, even if you feel like you're close to loving them or that you could love them. I definitely felt like I could have loved this guy if he loved me back. But when someone is saying, I don't want to be with you, I'm not going to date you, let's just keep things how they are, you're not, like, you know, it's hard to, like, fully love or allow yourself to get to that point of feelings with someone who's not giving that back to you, which I think is very interesting to think about. Think about that when you're obsessed with someone, or you think you love someone, or you hung up on someone. Do they feel that way back about you? Are they reciprocating those feelings? Are they putting you on the pedestal that you put them on? Because if they're not, I would walk away or reevaluate the situation, because it's a shitstorm to get, like, into a situation with someone where you feel like you have all these feelings and you know that it's never going to be reciprocated, aka 35-year-old guy. Anyway, back to what I was mainly talking about. Pulled out this shirt, and I wasn't sad at all. And the reason I wasn't sad is because I've been thinking a lot about how we, like, hate exes so much, right? And we're like, fuck that person, like, fuck my high school ex, he cheated on me, and fuck Brandon, he dumped me for another girl. And I literally, to this day, like, still think about him literally more than any other guy I've ever been involved with. Like, every single time I pass the crossroads for, like, where his house was in Tallahassee that I would, like, go stay with him and stuff, like, my heart just sinks. Like, to have someone affect you that much, like, it's insane, y'all. And it's so easy to be like, well, fuck them, like, they did me wrong, or whatever it is. Like, I feel like most people usually have negative feelings about exes, whether it was a boyfriend or just someone you were hooking up with, or someone that you're talking to that then ghosted you or wronged you. Like, it's so easy to just harbor these negative feelings and be like, fuck them, I'm the best, I'm moving on, I don't care. And I think to an extent you should think that way, because you should, like, realize that you love yourself and you're a fucking bad bitch, and you should be able to move on and realize your worth and not dwell on the sadness of whatever the situation was. But once you get past that sadness, like, you're past it. Like, I'm so over the fact that my high school ex cheated on me. Like, that's literally over 4 years ago now. Like, fucking mind-blowing. Like, so over it. At this point, I'm, like, over the Brandon thing to the fact that I'm not, like, sad about it anymore, but I still think about him. I'm not completely over the 35-year-old guy thing, because that, like, literally just ended, but like I said, it's so much easier, kind of, to, like, move on when, like, you know that the feelings weren't fully reciprocated. It's kind of like, why would I allow myself to be so hung up or whatever on this person who just didn't feel that way back about me when I'm awesome? Hello, you should fucking love the fuck out of me. Yeah, the past guys in my life, ultimate fuckboy, all of them, all the boys I've talked about at this point, like, none of them are affecting me now. And I was just thinking about how life is so beautiful, y'all. Like, I'm not even high right now. Like, it's like this insane thing to just think about, like, why are we here? Like, literally, we don't know. Like, everyone has their theories, but we don't really fucking know, and we'll never know. Like, there's no fact of why we're here. There's theories and belief systems, and as much as it might be heartbreaking for me to tell you, a theory and a belief does not mean a fact, okay? So if you really just get all deep in your thoughts and think about why are we here, it'll blow your fucking mind. We're on a planet in the fucking universe. Like, we're in space right now, okay? That's a little mind-blowing to actually sit and think about. And we're in a galaxy of literally so many galaxies. There's galaxies that we don't even know exist yet. Universes, like, all this shit. And we are just one speck of dust on a planet in the universe, and the universe is infinite, y'all. Like, my brain can't fucking fathom that. The universe is infinite? It's infinite? What? Like, what? It has to be contained in something, right? No, it's not contained in anything. It just goes on forever. But where is it? What the fuck? Literally, y'all. Okay, so when you think about that, and you think about the fact that you're here right now, and you're only here because your parents had sex at the exact second that they have. I've talked about this in multiple Instagram captions. If you're not following me on Instagram, the captions, the pictures, it's fire. It's motivational and it's sexy. The fact that you are here is in-fucking-sane. Your parents each dated multiple people before they chose each other, right? And maybe they didn't choose each other. Maybe you're the result of a one-night stand. Sorry about it. Maybe you're an accident. Maybe your parents were together for 10 years and were planning you. Like, so much in history went down for you to exist. Like, your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents had to pick each other, and they had other suitors, I'm sure. They picked each other, had a baby, made your great-great-great-great-great-grandma, who had a baby, who made your great-great-great-great-great-granddad, who made your great-great-great-great-grandma, all coming down through the family tree, through thousands of years, Finally, your mom and dad are born, they date, they live their lives, they date people, they get heartbroken, they maybe have a kid and miscarry, so much goes down, right? Everyone's life is crazy, and then they finally have you because they had sex on this one day in this one specific moment of time. Now you're here. So if that's not amazing enough that you exist, not only is that amazing, but you exist on Earth, that no one knows how the fuck Earth existed. No one knows where the fucking Earth came from. No one knows where humans came from. No one fucking knows where anything came from, okay? It doesn't make any sense to me. How the fuck do we have ants and anteaters and lions and tigers and bears, oh my, and humans, and just every little tiny insect, every kind of animal, different types of humans? We have all different races, ethnicity. There's not just one cookie cutter version of what a human is. Like, literally so mind-blowing. How did we get all these things, these different species? What the fuck? It's insane. And then the fact that you're one of those humans living right now is incredible, okay? That's the backstory of what I'm trying to actually talk about. Then you think about the fact that you're living your life every day. You get to do whatever you want to an extent. You're making your own choices for yourself every fucking day. If you're the kind of person that wants to go to the gym and eat right every day because you're trying to have like ultimate fitness goals, like that's something you're working towards in your life. If you're going to work every day and like also on the side working on your website, aka me, trying to launch something to become an entrepreneur and to not have to work for another person for the rest of your life, then that's something you're choosing to do with your life. It's literally insane that you get to pick whatever you want to do with your life path. If you want to be a body weight builder, you literally can be. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, and eating those special things and taking the supplements and having to work out is horrible. I fucking hate working out, and I fucking hate having to eat healthy things. But if I wanted to, and I put my mind to it, I could be a body weight builder, okay? It's just a fact. You literally have the capability to do anything with your life that you fucking want to. And then when you take that down like to another personal level, you have the right to get into relationships and whatever with people you want to, which is why we have the exes, the ex hookups, the guy that ghosted us, the kid that fucked me over because he fucked me one time drunk after the club. Like, we are making decisions every day of our life that have led us to the moment that we're all in right now. And because of that, we have all these people from our past. Like 35-year-old shirt guy who I will always remember every time I wear this shirt. Like, how could I not think about him every time I fucking pull out this shirt? It's his fucking shirt. And it's so easy to be like, fuck them, fuck that, fuck this. But you should really appreciate all the relationships, like even the shittiest ones, even the one where your high school ex-boyfriend cheats on you with multiple girls, gets a cocaine addiction, has to drop out of college for a semester, and is basically resulting in nothing with his life. Even those people, you should appreciate, because you would not be the person you are right fucking now if you hadn't gone through that shit. You think that I would be even 50% of the confident bad bitch I was if I didn't get fucked over by my first ever serious boyfriend, if I didn't get fucked over by Brandon, if I didn't get fucked over by the ultimate fuckboy and keep putting myself through that vicious fucking cycle forever? Like, you think I would have the knowledge and wisdom and shit that I'm able to give y'all if I hadn't gone through that? Like, I'm so fucking appreciative. And I just think it's so beautiful to think, like, no matter how a situation with someone ended, even if it was an amicable breakup and y'all are on cordial terms and it's fine, whether it was a nasty, nasty, horrible, you're blocked on everything, I will never see your face again for the rest of my life kind of breakup, it doesn't matter. I think it is so insanely, magically beautiful to be able to know that someone impacted your life enough that you will remember that person until the day you fucking die. And likewise, you've impacted people enough that they're gonna remember you until the day you die. And like, that alone literally sums up that one quote that's like, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Like, legit, like, smile because it happened, because no matter how negative it was, like, I'm always going to remember that the ultimate fuckboy was the second guy I ever had sex with in my entire life after my ex-boyfriend, and that was, like, my stepping stone for, like, really entering college and learning about the hookup world and learning that, like, casual sex isn't this, like, huge sin that should make me feel bad about myself. Like, I'm always going to remember that. And, like, yeah, he was shitty, but I'm always going to remember him. He's always going to remember me. There's no fucking way he's not going to remember the girl that was like obsessed with him for 2 years of college that he was hooking up with, blah, 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 whatever. And even though that was a negative relationship, so negative, we're still always going to remember each other, and that is insane to me. Like, I'm always going to be in your mind. Like, unless I get fucking Alzheimer's or something, like, I will remember all the people that have affected me. And just think about that. Like, even though that it's sad that something's over, even if it's a positive thing that's sad that it ended, like Brandon or the 35-year-old guy, like guys that I really liked and wanted it to work out with and it just didn't. Even when it's like really sad because like you wanted it so bad and you couldn't have it, like, just like smile that you got to have them in your life for the little period of time you did, and that you learned so much from them and they impacted you, and you'll always remember them, and they're also always going to remember you. Like, you likewise impacted them the same way they impacted you. And I just think that is such a crazy thing to think about, how we are blips of time. Like, our life is our only life, and the people we choose to interact with and the things we choose to do are our decisions. But like, all the people you're interacting with, the people you're dating, the friends you're making, whatever, like, you're only interacting with those people because they're alive on earth at the exact same time that you are, and they're in the same place, same location as you on the whole fucking globe. They're in your city or your state or whatever the fuck it is. Like, how is that not so fucking beautiful? Like, I don't know. I hope this is making sense. Like, if you just really stop and think about life and how incredible it is, and like all the little happenstances and all the people you meet, like, it just makes life like so much more worth living, if that makes sense. Like, when you just really recognize the value in every day and every person you've met, and just like, holy shit, like, I'm here right now. And that's why I like want to do something so big with my life. Like, I so badly want to be like Matthew Hussey level, like famous, just like someone known for like helping girls love themselves, helping girls through shitty relationships, helping girls with just girl things. Like, I want to be known for that. I want to impact people's lives. And like, I don't think I would care so much about leaving such a mark or doing something so impactful if I didn't recognize the literal beauty of like the fact that I'm here right now, 3D, flesh, blood, skin. Like, that's fucking insane. Like, the fact that I have the ability to impact people, I have the ability to own a camera and talk and create this content and put it on the internet for people to fucking listen to and be inspired by. Like, y'all, that's fucking crazy. And I've already talked for fucking 18 minutes about just this, so we'll see how many questions that I'm gonna cover. Okay, this question I thought was really, really amazing. Shout out to Peyton. You message me on IG sometimes, girl. Her question was, how can you tell when a guy starts losing interest, and what are the signs that he may be giving you that he's like not really about it anymore? Love this question. Don't ever think I've really talked about this. Basically for this, I just want to say that like, we're all human, right? We all have feelings. Like, yes, boys and girls are wired differently, and we definitely handle relationship things differently. But at the end of the day, we're humans with the same like human genetic makeup, and we have emotions and feelings, and that's why we're humans and not robots. So you just have to think like, how do you feel when you are interested in someone or when you like someone? You fucking care. You want to text them. You get excited when they text you. You probably reply at a pretty fast rate. You're wanting to spend time with them. You're hoping they're asking you to hang out. You're trying to get the balls to ask them to hang out. Like, you fucking care, because that's your emotions giving you feelings about this person that you're potentially interested in. So if you know that's what you like and that's how you act when you're fucking interested in someone, guys are kind of the same way too. Like, guys will put up a front and try to act cool and whatever the fuck it is, but if they care, they care, okay? If they like you, they want to text you, they want to reply to you, they want to be asking you to hang out. So if you feel like you're not getting the same text you were getting before, or you're not getting replied to at the rate that you're getting responded to, or if you ask to hang out and you're getting blown off kind of, and they're not asking you to hang out, like, you just kind of gotta weigh out the situation. Like, if they're acting towards you the way you know you'd act if you weren't really interested, they're probably phasing you out. Like, it's really not rocket science. Like, just put yourself in the other person's shoes. Like, oh, if a guy, if he texted me what I texted him, I thought I would think he likes me. Or vice versa, if he doesn't text me as much as I text him, maybe he doesn't like me. And if you feel that they're pulling away, like, honesty is okay. Have the hard conversations. If you feel like someone you've been talking to is pulling away or acting less interested than usual, you can be like, hey, like, I don't know if you've been busy or what's been going on, but I just feel like we haven't been talking as much. Is everything okay? Like, you want to have the hard conversations because you want to know sooner rather than later if they're into you or not, because you don't want to waste that fucking time. And honestly, life is too short to waste any fucking time on someone who isn't 100% so fucking into you. Like, y'all, like, this bearded guy that I've been like talking to like since I met him over spring break, literally he texts me every single fucking day like, hi, how are you, like kissy face emojis, cute bitmojis, like will FaceTime me, like puts in an effort, like makes it known, like will tell me I like you, tell me I can't wait to see you again, like I really enjoy time with you. And not only that, not only does he like put in an effort that makes it clear he's interested, he really appreciates me for me, which might be the first time like ever in my whole life that I've been able to be so comfortable with a guy, because I'm so weird, you guys, like weirder than y'all even know, because y'all don't see me like being candid, kind of wine drunk in my living room with my roommates. Like you only see like 30-minute clips of me talking at a time. Like I'm so weird, and the fact that this guy is so much weirder than me, and just like I know I can literally be like, I want to make a weird face and voice and dance and be super goofy and just be so unattractive, and to know that this guy would be like, yeah, this is so funny and great, I want to make a funny voice and dance and be unattractive with you. Like he appreciates that about me, and he lets it known how much he appreciates that I am who I am. Like it's really easy to tell when someone's interested. So if they're not giving you that, and they're not giving you all the affirmation and signs that they are interested that you fucking deserve, like don't waste your time, because literally no one's worth it, boy or girl, no matter who you're interested in, no matter if you're a girl or boy watching this, like someone that's just keeping you around because they think you're okay, or they just want to have sex with you, or whatever it is, like fuck that. Like you deserve to be spending your time talking to someone who like sets your soul on fire, and who likewise you set their soul on fire. You deserve to be talking to someone who wants to text you every day because they think you are the fucking shit. They think you are so beautiful. They think you're incredible. Everyone deserves that. So it just makes me so sad when girls have to be like, well, what do you think I did wrong here? Or do you think he's fading away? Do you think he's fizzling out? Like, what do I do? It's like, if you even think he's fizzling out, like, he's probably not the guy for you, because what the fuck is this bullshit? Unless you've been in a relationship for 7 years and now you're in a rut, like, no, come on. Especially in the beginning when you're first talking to someone, there's no fucking reason that they shouldn't be texting you every motherfucking day, because it's still so new and exciting, and that's how much they should fucking give a fuck and like you, okay? And if you're not getting that in the very beginning, in the talking phase, in the hookup phase, if you're not getting that, like, fucking bye. If they're not giving you what it is you know you want and deserve, then that should be enough. That should be enough. And only you know what it is that you want and what you think you deserve from someone. But I'm telling you, you definitely deserve the world, so. Okay, and I'm just gonna do one more question because I talked too much in the beginning, but in my next video, I'll split it up like this. I'll like have a topic and then I'll do a few more questions at the end. So if you asked a question and it's not one of these two, just like next video, I'll throw some more questions in, because why not? That's kind of a fun idea, right? The next question was, how do you recover from chasing a guy? Like, because I'm always like, don't chase them. Like, I mean, you should definitely be confident. Like, you can text first and stuff, but don't be the one putting in all the effort and then them just like having you as an afterthought, replying when they want to, hooking up with you when they want to, you know? Like, you shouldn't chase them. Like, men naturally are hunters and want to chase you. They view women as prizes, which I know sounds like kind of objectifiable, but they just think like women are these beautiful creatures, which we are, and they want to have a woman eventually. Like, most guys, no matter how misogynistic, want to fucking have a mate for life, so they're trying to find someone that they deem is appropriate for them. So if you're chasing too much, what she asked was, how do I recover from that? Like, I feel like I've been chasing, I feel like I've been putting in all the effort. How do I like reel it back now so that I can let him do the chasing? Literally just reel it back. Like, it's not that difficult. Like, if you feel like you've been texting first, don't text first. Maybe he won't text you for a few days, but then you also kind of know like, wow, how interested is he if he's not gonna text you for a few days, you know? I mean, if it's like to the point that you did too much chasing, like, I don't know how aggressive of a person you are. Like, if you did some like too clingy stuff or whatever, like, they might be turned off, which is okay. Like, I've been that girl so many times. You live and you learn. And honestly, like, the person for you isn't gonna be turned off by like you texting too much or something. Like, come on, there's someone for everyone. So just reel it in, like, start being a little more coy, like, don't respond to the text right away, like, let them text you first, see how much they're asking you to hang out and stuff. Like, are they actually now interested in like doing things with you, or are you just someone that they enjoy texting? Just reel it in, just be more chill. It's really that simple. And then they will be forced to take the lead, because they'll be like, oh, she's not texting me as much, she's not Snapchatting me as much, whatever the fuck. And then they should take the lead, and if they don't take the lead, then you know, like, they're not really about it, so then you fucking know, right? At least you know now. But if they do take the lead because they are interested, that's also a very good sign, because I don't know about y'all, but this is going to be especially for men, but it happens to me too, so I can only imagine. When someone starts to like kind of ignore me or like not text me as much as I'm used to them texting me, I kind of like panic a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you not texting me? Like, what's wrong? Did you meet someone else, huh? What's your problem, boy? Why don't you want to talk to me anymore? It kind of makes you feel like, what the fuck? Like, what's more important than me, you know? So when someone starts to pull away a little, it makes you want to chase them more. So when you pull away, he might want to chase you more, which will show that he is interested. If he doesn't, he's not interested and you move on, you know? But yeah, that's a good way to kind of see, because everyone kind of likes the chase and no one likes being ignored. Honestly, he's probably not the guy for you. Like, the chance of you ending up with this guy, slim. That's what I don't get. Like, unless you're trying to have like X amount of relationships before you find the person you're meant to be with, and like you do you and you date around and you do whatever works for you. But I'm not like that. I just want to find my person sooner than later. I don't want to date around for no reason. The only reason I want to date is because I'm hoping that I'm gonna fucking marry you. Like, let's get this shit over with. I'm over having to fucking have sex and talk with all these different people to try and find the right one. I want it to happen sooner than later. So if you're like that, like me, and you're trying to find your fucking life partner, then like, just think, like, really think. I know it seems silly, but when a boy's giving you grief, when a guy's not doing what he wants you to do, when a guy's ghosting you, when a guy's doing these shitty things, instead of being like, oh my god, what have I done wrong? What do I do to fix it? How do I get him to like me? Just be like, damn, is that my future husband? Am I actually gonna marry this guy? This guy's gonna propose to me? Fuck no, he's not, because he doesn't even like me. Fuck no, he's not, because he's just using me for sex. Fuck no, he's not, because he broke up with me. Fuck no, he's not, because he can't even fucking text me back. Like, obviously, that's not going to be the future husband for you or the future dad of your children. So, like, cut your losses now. If you're trying to find your life partner, don't waste time trying to figure out what went wrong with the guy you slept with for 6 months. Who gives a fuck? In the grand scheme of your life, 6 months is nothing. Just do you. Do you, boo-boo. I don't even know what the fuck this video was, like, so random, but I feel like it was really fucking smart. So, yeah. Sorry my face is so bright right now. Whatever. I'm gonna go do things. Bye, y'all.